Alright guys, so today we're going to be talking about timing cover and water pump bolts on Ford 302 Windsors. Now, I've been looking online for a set and can't really come up with one that's for a decent price. I mean, you have ARP ones out there, you have a couple other brands, but they're really pricey, around $27 to $72, depending on what finish you get on them, etc., etc. So today I'm going to show you guys how to find your own and get the right sizes for a pretty cheap price compared to $27 to $72. Now, the cheapest way I found is just to go to your local hardware store and pick up some grade 5 or some grade 8 bolts. So, and you might think you want ARP because they're strong and everything and they look nice. Well, they do look nice, but you're really just paying for the name and the coating on the bolts. So, and the strength, you really don't need strength in a water pump bolts and a timing cover bolts. Now, the ultimate tensile strength of ARP bolts are about 160,000 psi. Grade 8 bolts are 150,000 psi, and grade 5 bolts are 120,000. So you're not sacrificing any strength by going with grade 5 bolts like I did. So the lengths I'm about to show you of the bolts will vary whether you have a V-belt drive, accessory drive system, or a serpentine drive system. Now, this is going to be for a V-belt drive, and the water pump spins clockwise. Now, in a serpentine drive, it's going to spin counterclockwise, so some of the bolts might be different lengths than what I'm showing here, but it's cheap enough where if you don't get the right bolt, you can just go get another bolt for next to nothing. For the bolts needed, they will all be 5/16 by 18 pitch bolts. You can either go grade 5 or grade 8 like we talked about. Alright, and I figured I'd leave them on the pump so you can kind of see where they go if you have a similar setup. Starting from down here, we have 5 inches, 3 3/4, 1 3/4, 2 3/4, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, 1 3/4, and then 5 right here. So I will have a list of everything needed at the end of the video, so you don't have to start writing all this stuff down. I'll just have a list. So now on to the timing cover. Okay guys, so now for the timing cover, starting from the left, 2 3/8, 2, and then over here is also 2 and 2 3/8. And we also have a couple hiding right there. Those are both 7/8. So now these bolts, you can, if you need to get them a little long, get them a little long, and then you can just grind the ends down a little bit. Alright guys, so there's a pretty cheap way to get some timing cover and water pump bolts. All those bolts were about $3. So compared to $27 to $72, you know, it's a big difference. So thanks for watching. If you like the video, like it, and if you like what I'm doing, subscribe so you can get some notifications when something new comes out. So thanks for watching.